whoa, 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 oh, oh. Happy Cinco, everybody. Happy 5th. Cheers to you. I hope you can hear me well. I hope you can hear me well. Test, test. Okay. Speaking of that, man. Speaking of that, man. Let's see if I can use the force, Luke. Use the force. What's up, Bud Files? How you doing, man? I'm out here in the glare, man. It's the glare show. Cheers. Oh, there we go. Cheers, brother. How you doing, man? I hope your family's well. Goodbye. You know I'm living in the past. Put it on, put it on. Fucking the barrel. Uh-oh. I need the force, Luke. Oh, the force is strong with this one. For I'm through. Suppose I'll have to resurrect you. It's time. It's time. It sneaks, it sneaks. Boom. It's so obscene. Cockatoo. When all hope's lost and the friends are set, then you remember what I said. Bam, bam. Then you remember just what I said. King is okay. The rhythm of the quiet. When all hope's lost and your friends are dead, then you remember just what I said. Then you remember just what I said. The rhythm of the queen, like bug, smash, skin and stone, obliterates, dominates, calls planet home. Then you got to get in your what is it? A baritone clarinet, I guess. I gotta talk to Space Monkey when you come up. Space Monkey, let me know. Gotta talk to you. I need another one of those lighter holders. Like too sweet, like immediately, like as. So we'll talk, man. I'll make sure I got something, for you. I do. Like I said, when I've been looking around, I already got something for you. I haven't heard anything from Minnie. Minnie, I really hope that you got your package on Monday here. What time is it? Oh, 4:49. Let's see what the fish are doing. Just a little fish. Not much on the fish end here. That's okay. We got time. Poor Voorhees. Yo, what's up, Cream? Cream, get on top. How you doing, Cream? Cheers to you. We're just listening to a little bit of War set on this one. What's up, kid? What you looking for that? Hold on, let me do this. Because he wants to go out there, and then I'll send him for the mail when he comes back. You know what I mean? He'll feel better. Yo, Cinco de Mayo. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I can't get any tacos. The one thing I know I'm not gonna do, right? Right, Aloe? It's blasphemy. I will not eat a flour tortilla. It's raining in Maryland. No, I'm in Virginia and it's not raining here. We're waiting on it. It's supposed to. You know what I mean? I'm waiting patiently. I would love for it to. It's been underwhelming lately, right? For the past 9 days. Underwhelming. Yeah, Birria is perfect. Birria is good. Jalisco, Guadalajara, Dorados, Molida. You want to have some cheek. You want to have some cabeza. You have anything good, man. No flour tortilla. I think. Oh, it's raining in PA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Speaking of PA, my wife came back from PA on, I guess, on the way, or also where the locals in PA get their flowers in Hagerstown. So they got the district. This one. It was a free sample. Yeah, it should be raining here. I wish it was. We've been missing it. It's been doing it a lot in Maryland and in Virginia, but just missing our spot because we have the most mild weather spot there. We really do. They'll lose all electricity, 20 miles up. Oh, I know that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting part. All right, yeah, you guys go together. You got that accomplished. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Why don't you do that at 7-Eleven, right? And then get like some of those burritos. Get like a red hot, whatever what you normally get, the bomb one or whatever. Get two of those. Get a bean and cheese, and then get a chicken one. All four. Two of whatever he likes. Bean and cheese. You. Chicken one. She'll probably say no, but we'll try. Yeah, she totally is. Yeah. So do that first, and then you guys, in the sodas right there, right? Whatever the thing is, you get a deal or whatever. Use her number, uh, and just get one for her too. Like wherever it's like free 20 ounces of, you know, Pepsi or whatever the fuck. It usually is Pepsi and Mountain Dew, right? So just do it. Yeah, they all do hot and spicy. They're all hot and spicy, right? Right? They're all hot and spicy. Hot and spicy chips, hot and spicy. They put Cholula on everything. Cholula in the eyeball. 7 minutes of
Oh man, yeah.
yeah. What's that sugary shit though? The good stuff. Oh, sriracha.
Yeah, but I'm not huge on sriracha, honestly.
It's sweet. You don't like that sort of like sweet heat.
I don't like
Korean barbecue kind of thing, K barbecue stuff.
I don't like that ketchup flavor. It doesn't work.
Dude, but there's so much Asian cuisine that has a ketchup, base, and it's just the way it works, right? Like, what are we gonna do? You gotta accept it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're brave. Oh, heck yeah. No, I've already like designed like hot sauce labels for them because Alistair and Anton, you guys know, on original Juan, I could just get custom hot sauce, right?
I remember.
Right. So obviously Ariana is what? Pequeño y picante, little and spicy. She's pequeño and picante because she's Ariana Picante, not Ariana Grande. That's why, and then Anton, it's like, tasted the sauce, Anton made it the sauce, Yeah, 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 yeah. So, they're obvious, man. They're obvious. But these guys are hot sauce celebrities before their bottles are made, that'll be part of your Etsy. Part of your Etsy. No need to complain there, Travolta. One of those self portraits that I made, Anton, I was about 19. They said it looked very Travolta. You look very Travolta right now.
Yeah.
You do, dude. You look very Travolta. You're like, hey, Dad, hey, anything but the head, but the head. Don't fuck with the head, Dad. What's the head, buddy? What can I do you for? Welcome to the boardwalk, buddy. He's just going out there to get a slice. Get a slice there, you fucking faggot, you fucking moron. Go to your fucking disco club, you moron. Nah, they're cool. They're definitely cool. Sorry for the slow. It was just a joke. They get it. It's not representative of me. That's an antiquated character. That's why we make fiction so that we don't get judged for needed dialogue. Censored words that you have to abbreviate. They're not helping anybody. You know what I mean? You must be brave. I smell my favorite. So the Chinese restaurant, they close every Tuesday because that's when the market time when they go get their ingredients. So it is now Monday evening, and what they're doing is cooking bulk amounts of stuff. So they're cooking a bunch of like garlic in soy oil, and it's only like 3/4 of a mile away, and they're cooking all this stuff because they're going to be closed all Tuesday. So don't eat on Wednesday because you're going to get the old stuff. But right now, with all that stuff in the air, it's awesome. Oh, you just emailed me the info. Brother Be Real is in the house. Cream. Welcome, Be Real. Be Real had a fantastic giveaway of multiple things yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I happened to luckily win the last one. Thank you, Be Real. Thank you, Be Real. Share your channel, man. Shout it out, man. I was on about almost nothing, except for the fact that when my wife was coming back, she brought me this. It's called District Cannabis Pre Roll. Oh shit! I threw the bud away. I'm sorry. It had like a tip that was like branded, but anyways, it was a pre roll, probably a sample because here they have like their grammage and everything, and they covered it up, right? So I'm assuming that this is just a sample pre roll that she picked up. You know what I mean? But so I won with Shop Hello Mary a $50 gift credit because of your beautiful recommendations of Shop Hello Mary. I've been poking around, so I figure that sort of credit is something like I can get an eighth of something, and maybe pay the shipping or something like that. So heck yeah, and I'll use your code. So all in, I'm sure I get an eighth for $8 to $12, right? So, well, hell yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, almost a half, you think? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, one of your other winners yesterday, dude. He was telling me they have the greenhouse smalls on a budget level, right? Oh yeah, he said they were greenhouse. Oh yeah, if I get a half for 50, bro. Hey, what's up, Miss? Missy is in the house. How you doing, Missy? Man, you're getting the blue for protection, Missy. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, me too. Oh shit, even my cigarette went out. Well, it's fortunate that my cigarette went out because I got sent a joint tip of glass. A half is about 60. I'm in, bro. I'm in. All right, so I got that glass tip. That's from Space Monkey. He gave me those super long OCB papers. Super long. I'm like, I hope I have a memory trigger to what other fingers I'm supposed to use, because I'm used to the 1 1/4. I'll cut it off right here, you know what I mean, and just go. Let me do that right now. All right, so I'm gonna flip it downward because it's not a fatty, it's a slimmy, right? So I'll flip it downward, and there's no loss here in paper money. This is a fucking French-made, beautiful paper. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna cut the top off by seaming it out, licking it out, and good enough, good enough. Here we go. Let's go ahead and roll, and then we'll see if I can throw that even in that tip, and we'll see how that goes. This is all Space Monkey stuff, man. So shout out to him. Um, woo, the mushroom lighter holder, Space Monkey, dude. I already need another one, dude. I'll be honest with you. I already need another one. So let's go. You need to get some green. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not always easy, right? It's not always easy where you're at, who you're talking to, who you're feuding with, Missy, if you know what I'm saying, because I think you might. Sometimes you're feuding with connect, you know, Woo, one way or another. All right, let's see what we get. You'd highly recommend getting a half of premium smalls. Oh, I'm paying extra. I mean, I know I'm paying extra to make sure I get it. You know what I mean? I got to get it delivered. I mean, come on, man. They can't, that's a legitimate business expense that they can't eat, bro. So, yeah, I got to give them my 12, 14. But I appreciate to know that when I go back to my email, I got that to look forward to, brother. Be real. I really appreciate that, bro. All right, so we're just gonna do this. So we took one of these beautiful OCB silvers that he sent me. I put in my weed for one, man. I put in my spinner of tobacco, man, because that's just my style, man. You can call it Euro, and I'll just cone it out a bit. Let's go ahead and roll this nice OCB paper up. We'll thank Space Monkey, and I'll tell you what else. I just cut the length down, dude. And you saw how I did it. You can cut the length or the width down. I cut the width down on 1 1/2. I make them more 1 1/4. But I love these papers, so no loss. So let's get it started up. And then, yeah, Bible Belt. Yeah, I know. I know. It's always difficult. It doesn't matter where you live, right? Let's talk reality, man. Sometimes people talk about strains I would love to have, everything else, but they're kind of regional, right? So you got to remember, like, transport is still a federal law issue, right? Transport is still a bitch, you know? hmm And then we'll go international and say, like, Andy, what's up, Shaggy? What's up, Andy? All right, here we go. Whoop. Oh, I'm so good with these, dude. I usually get like actual fingernail on them, but that one I got with the wrist. I'm so good with them, man. What's up, Shaggy? So, like, Andy, man, like, he's got to do, his definite, hmm, there you go. So I got this bluish, purplish, tip from Space Monkey. And I'll tell you, Space Monkey, I already need another one of those mushroom crocheted lighter holders, dude. I want to know if I can get one that's like Golden Teacher accurate, that has like a rusty color on the top, that has stems, and then maybe even like crochet some blue streaks into the stems, I understand, Monkey. I might be talking to your lady. Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, there's a lot of good providers, Missy. Hey, daughter, with the Taco Bell. Oh my God, you are so beautiful, daughter. You're so beautiful, obviously. Oh man, she said obviously. Anyways, I know you had some friction and fiction in school. We'll talk about it, okay? But don't target the other individual. Don't cast villains in this world, baby. Yo, Space Monkey, I'm hitting it out of the post here. Do you hear me? Yeah, man. If you can get it like made to a different genus, like I'm talking about a golden teacher. If you can get a golden teacher brassed up, colored top, and then in the stem you can put some blue streaks, into the crochet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got money for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sending you return package anyway. Oh, you don't. Oh, because you think, okay. You think your address is also going to be pilfered, right? Yep, I'm using the tip space, my girl. Hold on. Uh-oh, Dougie Doug just put up one that says testing, testing. I mean, you have to distrust the humans to worry about that, miss. Yeah, yeah. I was just wondering if we could get a different species because, my wife was in love with it. And I was like, okay, hold on to it, but give me the lighter back because I already put a lighter in it. And actually, I used it out of the cozy and put it back in. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? Dude, those gummies. Yeah, those were fantastic. I ate the whole package, Poppy. I'll explain that. Hold on, hold on. I got you. I got you. Look, so these are gummies, right? And so the package, as it says, blah, 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 with all the warnings, it's basically dosage warnings. I waited to look into whatever this said, and it just says proprietary blend of mushy. So that's what you find out. So apparently this is something similar to a DMT. I took all 8. There's no reason to. Next time I'll take 4 and I'll give my wife the other 4. How were they? They were fantastic. They were the exact experience that I needed that day, Poppy. I'll be right back, man. I'll be right back. Well, I don't have any to boot. It seems they cost about $40 for that 8-piece pack. It seems I will be back in a minute here. Oliver God, blowing my wad. Oliver God.
Excuse me, but what the good is all the violence in the world? Unless it is tempered with limitless sex. Bring on the limitless sex hunter. And allow me, executioner, to experience this from the country. Now we put on and take the right word. You see,
So very mellow, I've come to this place to rearrange your face. Boom. It's excellent. I'm sending you this, Space Monkey. Oh, 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 oh. Danny McBride. Danny McBride. Oh. Before I came down, I couldn't put it by hours. It was like 3 hours, but I can't really. You know what I mean? Oh, well, I'm going to send it to you if you don't mind, after I watch it one more, right? It's like it was the Witch theory. I was like, I'll watch Witch one more and send it on. If I watch this one more, I'll send it to you, right? It is a fucking killer movie. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. If you still want to make movies and you want them to be interesting, right? That's why the writer's strike never hurt anybody, dude. You know? All the fucking, anti-union, out of union jobs. The A24s, as we spoke of, Dr. Space Monkey of the world, eh? The hot dog movie, what the fuck? What a piece of shit. That's worse than Gay Robot. That hot dog movie was a piece of shit, bro. Who would watch that? I don't have time for that, bro. Fucking glizzies all mayoed up. I don't have time for that shit. I'm not retracted enough. So all night, like he said, it'll go all night, bro. It'll go all night. Yeah, I'm sending it to you, man. Oh, that was such bullshit, dude. Come on, if you can really watch that, like, how remedial are you? That's a good one there. That's a good R word to slam them with. How remedial are you to be able to sit there and watch that pep? How remedial. There's an R word that might hurt your soul. Yeah, but see, you're missing the point, Poppy. When you live in Texas, you have three tall cans, 320s, 22s, but you get 322s for 9.99. We don't get that. Our 40s cost basically $4 right now. They were 1.99 and less forever, but you get those free can packs over where you live, Tejas, and it's three for 9.99. That's what you do if you want to do so. Otherwise, I would say drink something healthier, man. I just grew up with 40s, and I like totally have to like really distance myself anyway. But yeah, you guys got those three packs for 9.99. We don't have that. These 40s are $4 each. If you just get a chelada, one of those Bud Light chelada tall boys, they might charge you 3.89. You know what that is? Bullshit, dude. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's bullshit over here. You don't have that. What up? What up, kid? Yeah, you got to stop targeting kid. You get what I'm saying to you? No, don't argue with me. Don't say a word to mother. Just let him not exist. It doesn't. Yeah. What? Not what I say. What he say. Yeah. In one ear, out the other. Not what I fucking say. What he say. You forget about it. Yeah. Yeah. You process. Get the. You're sad. Yeah. You process and you get the. Yeah. That's right. You exit stage left and go rehearse. What else is there to live for? That's right, man. Smoke a 40 after work. Get back on the grind. Do it like Voorhees, man. He smokes 40s between driving cars. His work is driving, people around, and he drinks between driving cars, and there's a sleep somewhere in there. Do it like Voorhees, brother Carl. We'll see how long you last. We walk the streets at night. We go where Poppy dares. Poppy doesn't dare to go anywhere. He's been to the deepest, darkest carnival and pit. Now we're all going. Mm-hmm. As soon as I get a proper circle going here, Space Monkey. I have been having a little bit of depth perception, but here we go. Here we go. Now we got the tip on. Mm-hmm. That's Pimp. That's PYIMP. Pimp. It's a nice tip. But yeah, we need another mushroom, man. We'll send cash. When I send the DVDs, I'll put a card in with cash. Cheers, everybody. I don't know what's wrong. Can you see me? Am I centered? Not just vertical, but also centered? Because I'm supposed to have a join in link, for Poppy Carl. Come on in, Poppy Carl. No, I can't. I can't. Like I said, my empathy outweighed my intelligence. Yeah, I don't think you had any real nausea, Poppy Carl, which is cool, but I did have pseudo nausea with the gummies, not with the actual fruits, but with the gummies. I had a pseudo nausea. Space Monkey said his girl gets that, and it wasn't real. Mm-hmm. So it all worked out well, man. Mm-hmm. There's some bass coming from out there, man. I don't know if they're gonna do an event out in the rain. That would be cool. It would probably be reggae if they did, really. That'd be pretty cool. And if there's like a hard thunderstorm, which I doubt, I'll take you out. You know, we're gonna go out to dinner tomorrow night. Maybe I can do like a short or so. That'll be cool. Come on, storm. Come on, rain. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Come on, storm. Come on, rain. I really doubt it. Come on, storm. Come on, rain. Really doubt it. Well, I'll save that for later. I need a 40 now. I need a 40 now. Whoa. Uh-oh. It still sounds like bass. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. I need a 40 now. I need that 40 now. What will we play after? Oh, we got plenty. Hold on. Here we go. Oi, where is the magic? Where is the style? Where is the end of the aisle? Oh, it's Venom, Venom, Venom. Yo. Let's go. It's time for Venom. Calm for the Storm. UK edition. I'm not saying that there is a UK. I don't know about them politics. But here we go. Oh, go. Here we go. Go, go. Here we go. Go. We're going to listen to the Venom, man. Calm before the storm. All right, so full respect. Guara's going back in right there. All right. It's going back now. It's going back. We're going to work with this one. Boom, boom, boom. Venom. All right, here we go. Let's see. Rewind, 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 rewind. Man, if you had a second brain and died long in this, man. Yo, what's up, Diddy? Man, if you had a second brain to die of loneliness, man. The other good one is in Gallagher. He had that little black guy, and he said the short guy, and he said like, "You deprive me of privacy without providing me with company. You deprive me of privacy without providing me with company." So same old, same old. Oh, I've been great, bro. I've been great. Titon is the way that you say like, your surname. Is it supposed to be a bad thing like eating, the eating? Oh, them be eating, the eating, yeah, the eating, the eating, the eating, the eating. Oh boy, motherfucker. Sorry, man. I'm trying to not. When I have a join in, I can't make it subs only, but I'm trying not. I can't discount anybody with that last name. The eating, them be eating, the Garden of Eating nails. It's probably an Aussie, is what it was. It was probably an Aussie, is what it was. You slimy little fuckers, you know. You sons of criminals past. You slimy little bastards. You palm hating, bloody, dinga fucking ninny muggins. You Donny Boggers. You Donny Boggers, yeah. Fuck me dead with you. Australian dollar 79 cents to me pence. Fuck me dead with you. Welcome, Ivy. Venom really, they know, man. Yo, come back in, Linguini, man. Let's talk. Many shows, many linguinis out in the world. Not too many, not too many real pockets. Ooh. Free seats. Okay, I'll roll another one of the longies. I'll roll another gift from Space Monkey, and I'll roll a longie. I wonder if I have to grind more or just get to it. I don't remember where the extra fingers come from, man. It's gonna be like, I guess it'll be a blast in the past to understand, man. I forget. And I cut the other one that way. I won't do it this time, man. I'll just go, oh, What a pull there. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Like hydraulics. Like the hydraulics. Oh, Cam. Oh, Cam. Sure. I don't see any motherfucking oil, bro. Oil me up with a 40 Red Bull. Red Bull. Back in the day. I don't see any motherfucking oil, bro. Here we go. It's an OCB silver. Larry the grand guitar player. Larry, I saw you play today and yesterday, my brother. Cheers to you. I clicked that like while I was in. I'm gonna take one of these super longs. Woo! It's an OCB from Space Monkey, and I'm gonna roll that up. Hell yeah. Not a vegan. I'll put spinner in. Let's go. Yo, Andy, what's going on, Shaggy? You're very welcome, man. I love watching you play. I love watching you play. Andy, share his link if you would, man. Share Larry. Here we go. Here we go. That's a good 0.7 at least. It's a point eight G in a long body here. And then I'm gonna put my spinner, my tobacco in the top because I am a double user, so to speak. Yes, sir, man. Can you share his link right now? I'll sub him up, or I'll put him up in, if I have to. But if you can do it, here we go. So I got at least a point eight G. Oh shit. There we go. All right, this is a long guy. Now this is my thing. I forget. Where do you get the extra finger from? I got this finger. Okay, let's see. First one. I'm not going in dry. I put some tack on them fingers and them fingers. Put some tack on right in my eyes. Ooh, put some tack on and let's go from there. Here we go. So I don't remember where all the extra, and I hope I have like a natural muscle memory or something because I don't remember where all the extra fingers come from, and we're on a deadline. Like if we can't roll the spleef, we can't smoke the spleef, and like that's a bad deadline. We gotta beat it with seriously. So I don't have advantage yet. 1,000, 17. Come on, 3,1,000, 4, 8. No, I don't have it. 9, 10. I said 17. Come on, man. Can we get 7 seconds here? Can we get 7? I can't get it. They won't let me get it, man. I have no advantage at the end. Okay, okay. This is the OCB paper. It's very long. It's got the spinner in. Let's see. We got the tip that was given. And let's see. Does the tip fit over the last flap? For sure, for sure. Comfortably fits in. Okay, now let's spin him up. Let's spin him up a little bit. Ooh, here we go. 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 And then we'll tail. We're gonna tail it up right now. Let's put a tail on him. I don't know if it's actually glued right here, but it doesn't matter because I'm making a tail, right? So here's your tail, right? Your pigtail here. Boom, boom, boom. Keep smoothing it out. Keep turning it up. Here's your smooth tail right here. Now, what you want to do if you really want to gourmet your experience is you want to make a ridge, right? You take the tail, tuck the tail down like you would in a firework, and you want to make a proper straight ridge. And then you roast the ridge, and you like, here's your tail again. Let's put it back in the middle because it's now going to be a pull tab, your tail is. So then you roast off only the edges of that smooth seam that you made, and now your tail becomes your pull tab, if you know what I'm saying. So you got to roast them off on a straight. What up, kid? What up, kid? Is it locked? Oh yeah, it is locked. Okay, so then you pop it off. Now, hello, kid. Hold on, hold on. Popped it off like that, right? So we'll be right back to it. Woo. Listening to not that. Listening to Venom right now. I'll be right back. Hold on, I got a kid at the door, I think, or somebody at the door. I think it's a kid, and I hope it's a kid. We'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be on crack. Be right back. Hold on.
All right. So,
Oh, you don't have one? That's okay. It's for tomorrow anyway. Put everything away. Put everything away. It smells like, you know what it smells like? Well, kind of in his clothes tomorrow, so they're cooking everything right now. It smells like garlic and soybean oil, son. Give me like 2 minutes. You know? Why would I say that? You can't even roll a cigarette. It looks like a pregnant dolphin, eh? Well, I was trying to make what they call, a proper spliff, a cone with the long boy here. So there you go. Here's a thumb, here's a finger to it. It's a long boy. And Space Monkeys, he sent me that. He sent me a tip too. So I will most likely use this tip, as a one hitter probably all the time. You guys ready? Thanks for the 8 likes, man. 8 likes is fantastic. My son's like, "What the fuck are you doing anyway?" And I was like, "It's weirder than your story. I don't know." Here we go. So yeah, I'll most likely use this tip with a real slow flow. Low flow, you don't want to get hit with cinders in the back of the throat, but with low flow, you can get that done. Then you get one of these big OCBs here. You know, I mean, here's a comparison. They have a pre-rolled tube. It just does fit in that. Because it's a long boy. It's a long boy. So there we go. There we go. I got to get that front circle going, right? And I will not lie because I will use this uh, uh, joint tip that he sent me, over and over as I hate it because it's a fantastic hitter. Now here's the big thing. Here's the big bet. And these things last an amount of time. So the astute among you, it's now time to, quote and put your stopwatch on, right? And see how long. Let's see if I can do this here. My depth perception can be off. Here we go. Here we go. We got it in. Here we go. There we go, man. I can enjoy that. It's a little bit too heavy of a hit, so I got to back the joint a little bit, but I got that joint tip, So here we go. Got the whole bat going, man. Ever you have a join in link, please do so. You know what I mean? I guess Jimmy, you got it too, right? Jimmy's got it, right? That'd be cool. Anybody who wants to play guitar, man, chat in. If you want to play guitar. So that's some big papers and the hitter. If you pass this around the party, like a bat, like it is, I guess that would be a real crowd pleaser, right? Ever, why don't you come up, man? What's going on? I'm gonna send it to Nancy. Ever, you're never gonna beat Nancy. You're never gonna beat It's a big boy, man. Let's see. Okay, so we're back here. We're listening to Venom. Oh yeah, Venom. Yeah, here we go. We're listening to Venom. Yep. You know where they're from, guys. All right, here we go. No one's gonna beat the Nancy ever. Try to beat the Nancy. Whoa! Whoa! Venom, the calm before the storm. Nobody's gonna beat Nancy. Come on, Ever. All right, so I got the long boy going. Like I said, start your timers. Here we go. We'll put it back in the tip from Space Monkey. Oh, oh, oh. It's fantastic, man. It's a winner, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Now I got details on Be Real. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look at my email, man. I'm gonna do it live. How about that? You guys ready? All right, let's go. All right. Other phone, right? Look at my email. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go. Let's fucking see what happens. Promo code Be Real for sure. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Using the tip still, bro. Using the tip. There we go. Let's go take a look. I finally got, like Be Real said, and I don't mean finally like on my end, but he said, "Oh, you got your email confirmation. Let's go. Let's go. What else? Let's see what's up." Shop Hella Mary. You were given a gift card. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're starting at the beginning. I got an email said, "Shop Hella Mary. You are getting a gift card." Shop Hello Mary sent you a gift card, $50. Let's say, let's go. I say redeem, redeem. Mhm. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, bro. Redeem. Okay, $0 bag, right? Okay, here we go. I mean, it might not happen today, right? But let's try. Let's see. Am I 21? Yep. 47 years old. 21 or over? Yes. Okay. Sign up for 10% off. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna put in my email and I'll press continue, right? And it says hello friend 420, right? Okay, so they have hello friend 420. That's just a introductory thing. Okay, now I'm here. Free shipping on orders over 99. I have a $50 credit. They got flowers, they got all of this, right? Let's see. Oh boy, we got shop, my account explorer. Now I'm gonna search. I'm gonna search by putting in GREEN house, greenhouse, small. I'm gonna do that because of other winner, and let's see what happens if I do that. You know what I mean? Greenhouse small. No results. Okay, okay. Why did he say greenhouse? Okay, that interests me. That interests me a little bit. I'm gonna look into it. I'm just gonna put in smalls because he did say that, right? So small. Because I only have flower and peace in my collection. I have no apparatus otherwise. So I think I have to take the tip off for now and relight. It's okay, and it's cool. We're looking at what we got here. Code Be Real for the best deal. Budget Buds. I hit Budget Buds. Here we go. Budget Buds. That's my category, I'm sure, right? So let's go. Let's go. Budget Buds. We look down. Okay. We got a 50 to an 89. We got a 50. Oh, Kingmaker. Space Station. Now we're talking, bro. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Smack. Hash burger. Lemonade. Dude. Chimera. Chunky greenhouse. Dude. Wedding cake. I'm getting wedding cake. No question. Okay, wedding cake. Let's go. Let's go, man. We're doing this right now. Hello, Shop Hello Mary. Shop Hello Mary, I'm getting wedding cake. Why? Because my friend told me one time that the difference between cake and wedding cake was severe. So $49.99, right? I'm supposed to have the 50, right? So I added that to the cart, right? And now I'll go to the cart, right? And let's see, we'll view it. Let's see what happens. We'll view the cart. Coupon code. Be real. Be real. Add coupon. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's a $49.99 deal minus $5. Route shipping protection and total 47.14. 47.14. Okay, okay. So we got 47.14 and we have a $50 credit. That means we have to go to the source of that $50 credit, right? Because I really want this wedding cake, right? I'll show you guys, man. I haven't left. This is a Be Real winning, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go to my email and make sure I got everything right. You know, there we go. All right, guys. So I got sent a $50 Shop Hello Mary gifted card. You can see that $50. $50. All right. So how I have to redeem it? I have a gift card number, right? Okay. Redeem. Redeem. Let's see what happens. Redeem. Am I 21 or older? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna leave because I want to get that detail. Okay. I want to get this. Okay. I need to copy. Select all. No, 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 no. No, hold on. I need to copy this coupon code, right? So now I'm going to go back to the checkout, the cart, right? Shop Hello Mary cart. Add gift card number. Now watch this, right? So it says 4714, right? It says 4714 as the dollars, and I go apply. Do you see this? Do you see that? Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Everybody wake up, man. We're back. We're back in business here, okay? Let me move everything away. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. We're back in fucking business so I can explain. So let me explain, okay? Let me explain. Oh, jockey. It's time for the bullshit. Alright, let's go. It's time to explain. Who's a parent? It's time to go, man, but I need to know who's listening, right? It's time to go. We're gonna talk brass tacks, man. We're gonna talk really willy nilly dilly, okay? All right, here we go. Watch this, man. Watch this, guys. This is very interesting, right? Okay, here we go. Yo, tell me you're awake. I'm gonna turn off the music. I would love to listen to the music, but yo, tell me you're awake now, man. Let's go. All right, let's go. Here we go. This is the deal. Be real. Be real. I hope you're in the house, bro. All right. So I put that wedding cake, what is it? 14G, right? 14G. Okay. 28 is a what? 28 is an O. 14 is a half O. Who's in the house, man? I put a half O. 14G. of wedding cake greenhouse. Who is in the house? I gotta show you this. I need like 7 people. Let's play that hashtag game, man. Put in hashtag B dash reel, REEL, like a reel of film. Hashtag Be Real 420. B dash REEL 420. It doesn't cost anything to enter, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Let's see. I need 7. I need 7 Be Reals in the chat, and then we'll talk. All right? Because I'm about to do my winnings. And who wants to see my winnings before I review my winnings? Let's just see me put them in. Let's just see me put them in. 1, 2. I need 7. 7's a good number. 7 hashtag B dash REEL 420. That's Be Real 420 times 7. Otherwise, I'll tell you what. Otherwise, motherfucker. Otherwise, motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Otherwise, motherfucker, all we can do is play Connect 4. So you either put that promo code in 7 times, or you just put in the number 7 and we play. Because I ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure this out before I click through, before I go, before I win, before I win. I didn't win yet, you know? I just got possibilities. Let's win. Who wants to see me win? Who wants it to go down? I need 7 hashtag B dash real REEL 420 420. Every time I need real ones. Slash at B dash real 420 or hashtag B dash REEL 420. Let's go. And then when I get 7, I will, or otherwise, put 7 in now and you can play Connect 4. We can play. You know, put 7 in now. But I'm waiting because I'm about to cash out winnings. 14 grams is a half, bro. That's a half zip. 14 grams is a half zip of wedding cake. Can I really get that? Can I really get a half zip of wedding cake as a winning from yesterday? I don't know. But if you give me the right incentive, we'll find out for real. We'll find out for real. And if you don't, I'll find out for real. And you'll just be in the dark about it like yesterday. Oh, my darling, how I love your legs. But I really hate to hide your age. Oh, why don't we just move to Spain, Jezebel? All your tricks will send me straight to hell. But I love the way your armpits smell. Oh, why don't we just go to jail? Oh, oh. It's a letdown real strong. We're going to figure out if I can get this real shit. I got 14 G's, man. That's a half ounce in the box. Let's see if I can get them. All your tricks will send me straight to hell. But I love the way your pussy smells. Oh, why don't we just go to jail? All your tricks will send me straight to hell. But I'd really hate to hide your age. Oh, why don't we just move to Spain? I need more before. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this. Let's see how much it costs. Nobody's interested in that show. Amazing. Well, then forget it, man. Let's play Connect Four. Who's gonna play Connect Four? Fuck it. I'll wait. Hi, birds. How you doing? Hi, Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Minnie, did you get your shit? Minnie, Minnie, did you get your shit? Oh, Minnie, Minnie, did you get your shit? Oh,
Hello.
Minnie. Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm okay.
Did you get your shit, Minnie?
Yeah,
3 for 10, 3 for 10, everybody.
that's right. I got the buttons and they're all there and they're all very nice. Not scratched or anything. I know there's a quarter in there. Mine now. Did you know your quarter
Quarter
was
is
in
for
there?
you because remember you wanted to make a comparison.
I have quarters too, but thanks for the quarter.
I mean, there's 100 in there, right? Like a straight 100. Even though 3 designs only adds up to 99, I made sure that you got 100, Minnie. I
Okay,
care.
good. I know you do. You're a professional. Thank you, Joe.
That's
I
right. I
remember knowing what
wanted to.
happened on that show that day when there was confusion. I think it was the people in the chat that got me angry. Maybe I
Well,
shouldn't look at the chat anymore. But yeah. Oh, look, I can say
I,
hi in the chat.
Minnie, let me give you just again. I'll just repeat this little pot
Oh,
of advice, right? The more removed you are, and like just privately that you make your videos, like GIV. Be removed. You don't have to
yeah.
answer them. You don't have to show up. You're here live right now. That's a privilege for us. You're out
I
of
want to be like the
uniform. You're just
GIV, German in Venice. It's
German
good
in
that
Venice is a good. He's a good person to follow, sir.
it's probably good that he doesn't communicate with me. That way I never have to get in a fight with him because I love him that much. I don't ever want to make him mad or piss him off. I think he's
You don't
great.
want to make yourself so open to those things, man.
Yes. Sometimes
So
it's
I
better
won
not
a
to talk to
contest. We were
anyone.
on the phone listening. So I won the last part of that contest, and I'm looking at it right now, man. And it looks
What did
like
you
I can
win? I
get.
can't see that, but what did you win?
It looks like, well, I'm not done doing it because I want to make sure it works, but it looks like I will get a half ounce of THCA weed wedding cake for free. And I've been
Oh,
looking for wedding cake for a long time. So I think I'll enjoy that, Minnie.
we'll go to a wedding and you'll get some wedding cake.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's just one of our local people was talking about how the other cakes were not as strong. And, he's a serious
Mm.
guy. He's a guy that we get mushrooms from, not weed.
You
We
know
get
there's a
weed from
giant glare
mushrooms.
behind you?
Is there
Is that
what?
the sun? That's a giant glare behind you
Yeah,
going right
that's the sun. That's the sun. Yeah,
into the
I'm at
camera.
my fire door over here. So the sun is right over there.
It's nice that you're sitting outside.
I do it often, Minnie. I really do. It's like
I saw you sitting
whatever I
outside in
do,
another video.
even if I do something online here for 3 hours, you don't understand what I do with the other 20 hours of the day. You know what I mean? So don't assume. You really don't know. People think this and that. It's all bullshit.
Oh, I don't judge you like that. I don't care what you do.
So, what do you think about those pins? I mean, I think I have to get the next. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I'll make sure that I tell people in my community tab that you did a great job and that you are professional. I promise.
I only go to people I trust, and maybe part of the growing pains were just that it's going to be real, Minnie. It's going to be real. Maybe that hit you too. It's like it's going to be real. I said it could be consignment. I don't need the money up front. Sell them first.
Yeah,
But I know
but
you
I
want
feel
to
more
own them.
comfortable the
I
way
know
I
you
did
want
it.
to own them
I have a memory disorder, and I feel comfortable doing it the way I did. I paid you up front, and it's all
because you
done.
own them.
But
You own them. Yeah.
yeah, I don't do consignment. I have trouble with stuff like that. But it's nice
Right
you
on.
offered it. He did offer that, so
Yeah, I did. I did.
I'm getting
Because
ready to go to the laundry. So you're gonna see me outside in about 5 minutes. I'm eating my last egg, and then I'm gonna take
oh,
my
you're
shit
gonna
to
go
the
to the
laundry.
laundry? That's awesome. I'll
Hmm.
tell you what, Minnie. Let's put it blank and as clear as I can say. When
Mhm.
you said I can't afford it, I said okay, but I'll make sure it happens. And then when you said I don't want it on consignment, I'd rather own it. The can't afford it became oh, I can afford it now. All of a sudden, right?
Let me stop you there. I didn't have the
Yes, sir.
money, but when I said I couldn't afford it, I didn't have the money then. But
Right.
some people hired me to do art cards, and
Yep.
that's where the
Yep.
money came from. Art card money paid for that.
But you do
Thank you for
understand that if
paying for
I
art
if
cards,
I
people. Even though when Poppy bought that helped pay for it, but there's no more Poppy money. He said he hates me. He communicated a bomb threat to me through your show, so I
yeah,
know he
I've
doesn't
heard
like me
of
anymore. He's got
I've heard a
problems.
lot. Yeah.
He didn't like me. He called me a tran. He said I would have never bought the card if I'd have known you were transgender and a
He
Hermie.
knew that you were born.
Mm-mm. No, he did not.
Oh boy. Well,
But
he forgot. Let's put
he
it
brought
that
his
way.
friend.
I
No,
tried to make
then he
that. I
forgot.
tried to make it.
He brought his friend Jew Mike to get rid of me. He did that on purpose. He laughed later. I got it on video.
I
He said,
know. I know
he
you
said,
do.
he's like, you're out of here. And he was about to kick me, so I left. And then Mike
What?
said,
What?
oh, the
Then you
problem
went in
solved
the chat.
itself.
You said you wanted to prove stuff. Did you go in the chat and figure out how to get them to say what you wanted them to? Were you puppeting
I don't
them
know what you're
after?
talking about, but I got some clips from I
Yeah.
purposely kept them on the show so I could clip
Yeah.
some of the videos. I sent them to you in
Discord.
DM in
In
your
Discord. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Okay,
Discord.
well, the clips are in there. And he said I had Tourette's. He says, I can't be friends with somebody who moves around like this all the time. I said I was working, I was ironing shirts.
You
So,
do.
Joe, listen, let me talk because this is hard for me to say. It won't take long, but if you keep interrupting, it will take me an hour to tell you.
Sorry, Minnie.
This fucking guy called Jew Mike came in there talking shit, talking like Joe Pesci, every cuss word in the book, telling me suck his dick. He was sexually assaulting me, which is a crime. So I said, "Stop calling me names." I said, "Fuck this." And then Poppy says, "That's it. You're out of here." He was about to kick me, not him. And then I left. He says, "Oh, the problem just solved itself." And they both laughed. He says, "Yeah, he's out of here. I'm done with him." And Poppy told Mike about me. He says, "Ah, he's out of here." Poppy didn't like me from the very beginning. He brought his friend on there to get rid of me because he didn't have the guts to get rid of me. He's a coward and a
Mm,
piece of shit.
mm.
And you know what, Poppy? You won't even be on live allowing in this show making bomb threats. I did communicate. I took the video, the threat he made, and I contacted Department of Homeland Security, and I sent them the clip.
It's
I sent
okay.
them
You
the
can you
I
can
sent them the
report
link to
mine
your
too. I
show
will
too
not
to
be
show
upset.
them where I
I will
got the
not be
clip
upset.
from. They wanted to know where the clip was from. I sent them the link to your show. You're not in trouble, Joe.
No, I don't even care if I am. Like I'm totally open. Anything you want to report, it's
So
okay
if they
because I'll answer
communicate
for
with
myself.
you, just be aware that I reported him.
Dude, I got armor, man. If they
And
come, I will show them that I'm not guilty. You know what I mean? It's no problem.
he was a
It's
veteran, you know, and the threat he made was more
I
credible
feel
because of
I
being a
feel really bad.
veteran.
I'll throw this out to anybody who knows. Token Tom right now, he needs that money right now, but I didn't know about it until like 3 days ago, and he needs it like tomorrow
What are
for
you
his
talking
lawyers
about?
and shit. Well,
I'm
this
not
guy
dealing.
that I know, dude, I want to send him money for his lawyers, but I didn't know about it till like 4 days ago, and he needs it like tomorrow. I can't do it, and I
Yeah.
was gonna send him like $80, dude. I'm just saying, like, always vote with your money. Respect money is for respect art and
Well,
time.
yeah. But I don't have Tourette's. I was moving around because I was sitting on the floor. I do not have an ironing board, people. So I was sitting on the floor. I had to push my body forward, and it was fucking my back up. I have a bad back sometimes. But look at the button.
Oh, 3 for 10. Plus shipping. Plus shipping.
I don't charge for shipping.
You have to.
That's why they're $10 for three of them. That is shipping. Um, it costs like $5, $6 to ship them though. That's a bad thing. So I'm only getting $3 out of it. So I have to
ten
start.
dollars for a 3 pack, $3 for shipping. There's no
You,
problem, Minnie. It's
you know what
13
I
bucks
have to
for a
do?
3 pack.
I have to put them in a
13.
regular envelope with a regular stamp and just put bubble wrap around and
Yeah,
make
but
it
they
as
don't
flat as
like
I
that. The
can.
fucking post office doesn't like that. They'll bring it back. Just
They'll
charge
smash
three
it.
dollars shipping. Just charge $3 and put them in a little envelope and just let them go.
That's what I mean. I put them in an envelope with the plastic thing wrapped around them, and I can't put them in the big, like.
Yeah, but you have to charge the consumer. They have to invest in the shipping. You also have to get
I'm
it to the
sorry.
shipping place. You also have to get it there. So
I'm
three
looking
dollars
for a
shipping
list. I
is
had a
nothing.
list in here somewhere. I'm looking for
Cool,
the.
cool, cool. I'm
I have
sorry.
a
I
list.
won't interrupt.
You could talk. I'm just looking for this list. I don't know where it is. It's a list of what I do every morning. Oh, here
Okay.
it is. I taped it up on the wall. There it is. I have very bad memory and cognitive issues, and because of that, Pappy didn't want to be my friend. He says, "You move around like a retard." He's like, "What are you, a retard?" And him and his friend were both calling me retarded. They were saying, "Get the fuck out of here." They were both doing it. It wasn't just Mike.
Yeah, I
And
know who they are,
Poppy said,
man.
"You're out of here." He says, "You're out of here." And he chose Mike over me because Mike's a drug addict, low life like Poppy. And Poppy just wants to give his money to all these drug addicts like Blue Sky and Mike. And he just wants to use his drugs and alcohol. He doesn't want to have a smart friend like me. He doesn't value intelligent people. He doesn't value artists. I'm an
I think he
artist. That's why
does.
I'm so sensitive. I
Well,
can't
how
have
did
a
he,
regular job. I can't do regular work because I'm so
Minnie,
weird. No, listen,
Minnie?
nobody wants to be around me. He called me a bum. That's unforgivable. You're the bum. I work. I
Can I
hardly
ask
get any
you one
sleep. I'm in
question?
here selling merch, making
Can I ask you one
magnets.
question?
Magnets. I have to fucking cut these out and make them. That's fucking work, and I make money from them. I sing and make videos for people. So doing the art card is work. It didn't just happen on its own. I didn't do that in a computer. I did that by hand.
I know
And
you
for him
did.
to
I
call me
know.
a bum, he says art cards are easy to make. He's like, you like doing it. It's fun. It's not a job unless you're miserable. But fuck you.
Can I ask you
I
one
dropped.
question? How
Yeah.
did he prove that he destroyed the card?
It's
Did he
on a
send
video,
you a
but I
video
gotta
of it?
look. I gotta look through the video. Hopefully, I didn't delete it. I gotta look through it, and I gotta clip that part.
But he
Thank you for
showed you that
reminding
he
me.
destroyed it.
He tore
He
it up. He was
ripped it.
holding a piece in his hand, but I forgot the. I can't find the part where he tore the card up. I don't know if I filmed that part.
He destroyed it.
Yes, he ripped it up. He spit on it. And I'm
Poppy
sorry, I'm
Carl, you
taking the
destroyed
eyebrow.
the card.
He destroyed it, and then he cried later on camera. He cried like a baby. He's like, "Oh God, what have I done? God damn it!" And he's like, "God damn it!" He sounded like Cobra. God damn it! And he's crying like a big baby. And I ain't drawing him another one unless he sends me another $60. And I can't draw the same card. I don't. That's my policy. I don't repeat the exact same card. I can draw another one with a baseball bat, but it won't be exact. I don't want to do exact because now there's a curse on that card. I look at that card all the time, and it kind of makes me sick to look at it now because of what he did. He didn't have to do that just because he got mad at me. So he wanted to fuck me, is what it was. He made me draw the card because he wanted to fuck me, liked me. He didn't like my artwork. When he got mad at me, he tore the card up because he saw it as me rejecting him. Now he rejected me first when he let his big Jew Mike come up there, telling me, sexually assaulting me, which is a crime, saying suck my dick, and telling me what a loser and a retard I am, and that I have Tourette's. What if I did have Tourette's? You gonna quit being my friend because of it? I don't have Tourette's, but you're gonna stop being someone's friend because they have Tourette's?
Well, you
I
have
move around all the time because I'm busy. I can't sit still because I'm
you're
busy.
also you're also you could probably admit that you have a bit of a OCD, right?
A little bit, but not too
Well,
much.
okay,
OCD,
but listen,
ODD as
Minnie,
well.
Minnie, Minnie, Minnie. This
Yeah,
is
I'm listening.
psychology. This is my education. Okay, so OCD is a form of Tourette's. It's a
Is it?
repetitive behavior that makes you comfortable, whether it is throwing something out by
But
voice
I
or
wasn't being
whether it is.
repetitive. I was sitting on the floor right there with my pad there and my iron. An iron is
Well,
the thing you
no,
iron clothes with. And I'll show you
when
what the
somebody
fuck I
is,
was doing. Do you see these two shirts? I was
yeah,
ironing this green shirt and I was ironing this blue shirt. And the fucker called me a Tourette's freak. He says, you can't
I
even sit still for
remember,
5 minutes. Okay,
I
I shouldn't have went
remember.
on. He's got OCD. I shouldn't have fucking went on a show doing this, moving back and forth like a fucking retard. Okay, you win, Poppy. You're right. But that's what I did. And you had to stop being my friend over it. You could pay me extra for the next card. Fucking Richie Rich who talks with his fucking money and doesn't care about people. Good luck
The
being alone
first,
and drinking 40 bottles of liquor in a 3 hour period and snuffing drugs. And you wonder why you're bleeding out of every orifice in your body and why your life sucks and why you're dying in 8 months. Quit the drugs, quit the alcohol. That will help you to live longer. You say, I
right,
don't
right,
want to
right.
die. I don't want to die. Well, you're gonna. Everybody does.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we
I
all
don't
do.
have
Yeah.
pity for fucking big babies. I'm gonna die. Screw you. A lot of people die.
Oh
I was
yeah.
a Marine. I was in the Marine Corps. He was in the National Guard. And he's acting like he's tough because he went to Afghanistan. Try living in Chicago, buddy. It's like I'm in fucking Afghanistan, Iraq, and Kuwait all at the same time. I get beat
He's
up
in
here more than
Karachi,
you ever
man.
did in fucking Afghanistan, standing behind the green line. I guess
Yo,
what the veterans picking up.
he's in
His
like
name was
Karachi and Skid Row all at the same
Right.
time. Karachi and Skid Row.
He's on
He
Skid Row.
survived
I was
Karachi and
homeless. Keys, water, food, stickers, phone. Okay, just looking at my list. I haven't put a list on the wall. I go through it every day to make sure I have everything I need.
well, many. I have
Yeah,
to be just I need to know from you. I hope you're happy with the buttons. Like I tried the best I could. What do you think of them? Are there
I
any
love the
complaints? Can
buttons. I love them.
Okay, because I can
You
go
did
back to the
good.
manufacturer and ask if you have any issues. They said your designs were they were matching in clarity and everything. So I want to make
The
sure you're
buttons are
happy.
perfect. I have
Okay,
no issues. I'm sorry, I'm doing something where I cannot show myself
okay.
on camera. I don't bring my phone in the bathroom anymore. I put it in the other
Oh yeah,
room.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
Yeah, from now on, no phones in bathrooms, even if the lights are out. I
I
did that
I
one
think
time.
I think Poppy sent me a message, but I don't think he's gonna come up here. You know what I mean? But I
You
can't
better not
speak
come
for
up.
people.
I know he hates me. He's not a forgiving type. I wrote him an apology letter, a long one, but then I found out he couldn't read. Unless he can get someone to read the apology letter to him. Oh, well, I did write him an apology letter and I
Maybe
apologized.
AI.
What?
Maybe AI. He can just push like a button that says "read this letter," and then it can
He
read it
doesn't
to
have any
him.
friends
Like
who can fucking read. He's a fucking mendicant.
he's a mendicant.
Mendicant.
Oh my
He threw
gosh.
away a, he threw away a great friendship he could have had with me for a fucking burnout drug addict who cusses people out. Why do they
Who
always
probably
choose the
blocked him?
lesser? Nobody
I'm
ever
gonna have to
chooses
ask him.
me. Huh?
Minnie, I'm gonna have to ask him about it because they probably
Yep.
blocked him too. Malt Liquor Mike and
Fuck you,
Blue
Malcolm Mike,
Sky
also known as Jew Mike. Fuck you, kill yourself. Sorry.
and
Okay.
Blue Mike. I mean Blue Sky.
Blue Sky, kill yourself. She called him a pedophile and he blamed me. He said that I put the idea in her head. I did not. Where would she come off with saying, and I quote, and that video is also in your DM to prove my innocence. Blue Sky came on his show and said to Poppy, did you ask him, excuse me, did you ask him to draw little boys? And he's like, what the hell? And I'm looking and I'm like, what the hell as well? And then he's like, after a minute, you're out of here, Blue Sky. And I have another clip where he said, where would you even get that from?
Oh, is
And
Cyrax
he
a little
demanded her.
boy
He
to her?
demanded her to get her
Does she
fat
think that
ass.
Cyrax is a little boy? Is that what's wrong with Blue Sky?
I don't know, but let me look for my keys. I do not want to get discombobulated.
I mean, he's
He
only one lung wide, so he looks like a little person, but he's not a little
no,
boy.
and Styrex is a pedo, so he actually did ask me to draw a pedophile card. But Blue Sky, he said to Blue Sky while he was
Uh-oh.
on the show, he said, "Get
Uh-oh.
your fat ass up here and explain why you just said what you did." I have a better
Starting to make
memory
sense.
than Poppy, and I'm looking for my keys. I can't find my fucking keys. I'm really pissed off. I
Yeah.
gotta be there at a certain time or they're closed. They won't let me in.
Well,
Here's my
Minnie,
keys.
you better go deal with that real life stuff. I love you. You know, just take care of yourself. Don't worry about Poppy right now. We'll talk later.
You don't want me to talk to you anymore? I could talk to you while I'm walking down the street. I just have to hold my phone like this.
It just seemed like you're stressed because you have to get where you're
No,
going. I don't want to add any stress to your life. That's all I'm
this
saying.
is helping me. I actually wanted to talk to you about this. As
Okay,
soon as
we're
I
good
start
then.
walking
We're
down the
good.
street, it'll be okay.
We're good. I thought you were like more stressed to get where you're going, and
No,
I don't want to stand in your way at
I
all.
just have a very poor memory and I often have to come back 3 or 4 times.
Okay, okay, no
But I
problem.
have a better memory than Pappy and a stronger constitution generally. And I want to get my cool shades because
Boy,
it's nice and sunny out.
I think he was doing mushrooms for the second time
Yes, he
too. But
was. And it's my fault.
I
I
heard a
blame
couple.
myself.
I was too tired, but I heard a couple of things. I heard oh, I don't know. You were ironing your shirts, and it sounded
Correct.
like Malt Liquor Mike was being catty about it. And
Yes. He said I had Tourette's. And then Pappy agreed with him. He says, "You're out of here."
yeah, yeah.
So I don't remember what I was going to say, but
There's
yeah,
always going to
look at that
be. Oh
fly.
wow, who's that guy?
It's a little flag here. Well, don't be scared, little ant. He's carrying a fly. Let me leave him alone so he could do his work. He's doing harder work than Poppy does.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
55 and I still work. Poppy, how old is he? And he's calling me a bum. I've had a longer life than him. My father ran a Skid Row mission. I grew up with people being murdered in front of me and he's going to call me names. He better apologize. I apologize for calling him a pedo. I can't prove he is one, but he started pissing me off, so I called him a pedophile.
Well,
I have no evidence that he is
he was.
one.
I know that he was a party to a dog sexual encounter that he witnessed.
What do you? If he didn't do anything to it, then I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, well, I mean the dog thing. I don't think it was a juvenile. Yeah, it's okay. Like, it doesn't seem to be working out there. If anybody would like to see me actuate the giveaway, it's just like oh, Minnie's back in. Hold on. Let's see if the walking down the street is working and good. Hi, Minnie.
Why did you remove me?
Because it got all hung up, I thought like walking down the street might not work.
It doesn't work. I don't have Wi-Fi, so it might crash again. How long was I out for? About 10 minutes.
I don't think the streaming part was that long. I don't know. It got hung up
Did
for
you
a
hear the
while.
part where all of them ganged up on me, all three of them, and he kicked me and then laughed and said, "Good riddance. I don't want that freak back on my show."
Not
He
that
said
far,
that.
but I did hear about
Poppy
the
said
first.
that.
So
He
you're
called
saying
me a
that's
freak.
Poppy, that's Malt Liquor Mike, and that's Blue Sky. Three
Yep, they
people.
they all laughed at me, and he called me a pedophile. He said, "You're the
How many
pedophile. You
people?
doxed
How many
me."
people? How many people pretended to be me to
He
get
asks
button
me to
money?
draw a well-known
No, I'm asking
pedophile,
you a
aka
question.
Cyrex, and he
How many
calls
people
me a
pretended to be
pedophile.
me?
At
How many
least
people?
Cyrex had all his clothes on when I drew him.
How many
Why do
people
people ask
pretended
me
to
to
be
draw
me?
such a scumbag? So anyway, I'm trying to get my thoughts here.
How many
My
people
thoughts are
pretended to be
scattered as a
me for the
motherfucker in the
button
wind.
because they saw that you were mad and they tried to take advantage of you? How many
He
people
took
pretended to
advantage of
be
me because
me?
he wanted clout. That's all it is. He didn't care about me. He wanted clout. He wanted to make friends. He said, "I need some more friends. I wish more people would come on my show." He used me to get people to come on his show because he wanted like-minded people like him, Donald Trump lovers, who hated me for being a tranny. He
Well,
wanted
then
more people like that to
why
come
would
talk
it
to
still
him.
be the same
That's all it
three? He
is.
didn't get anything.
Blow your
He didn't
brains out,
win
motherfucker,
anything.
Pop. You piece of shit.
Well, he didn't win anything if he was trying to get viewers out of
He didn't
you
win
because it's
nothing.
the
I could
same
have brought
three.
him a lot of fans without him fighting with
How
me.
many people
Could
do
have
you
said,
get
"Hey,
on your
everybody,
lives? You have a
I'm
lot
going
of
to put it in my
watchers.
community tab. I'm going to say, hey, this is a great guy. His name is Poppy. He needs some cool friends." I could have got him dozens and dozens of friends,
Will you
really
do
good
that now?
quality
Will
friends,
you do that
and he
now?
blew
Because
it.
you
He
have a
threw
lot
it
of viewers.
away
You have a
because
lot
he
of
can't
viewers.
forgive somebody. I wrote
How
him an
many viewers do
apology
you
letter,
have
for
when you
God's
do a
sake. I
live
spent all
and after
night
dark?
staying up all night Saturday night writing him a nice apology letter only to find out he can't fucking read. And I
Oh
never doxed
man,
him either. Prove I doxed you. I said you were from Texas, and that's about it. That's not doxing. I didn't give your address. I didn't put the name of the town.
it no
I
pee
didn't say your
bombing.
real
No pee
name.
bombing.
He doxed himself in his own chat, and I didn't even write that number down. He put his phone number in there. I said, "You
No pee
idiot. You did
bombing.
not just dox yourself."
Oh my
If he,
god.
if he has the video, he could go back. He could listen to this and then listen to that, but he's not smart enough.
Oh my god. He
You
can't
don't fuck
read.
with Minnie Manson. I don't like
He
being
can't
fucked with.
even
People
read.
fuck with me every day. They invite me on the show. They'll even give me money and entice me to go on the show. And then they'll fucking have their friend just quote unquote conveniently show up and start pissing me off and calling me names. And then all of a sudden, that person doesn't like me anymore. People
Oh
are willing to
geez.
pay money to trick me on their show. And that's what Poppy did to me.
Hmm.
He didn't give me that money because he wanted to help me or care about me, because he wanted an art card. He wanted to rip the card up and embarrass me so he can make all my enemies come be his
Yeah,
friend. But they're
they
gonna
have
tear him up
they
when the
have
trolls
people who
find
get
out what
like
he did. You think
people
he's
who
gonna
get
have any friends?
People who
The
get
trolls are
Sonichu
gonna come after
necklaces
him
and they
now.
destroy them. You've seen
My
that, right,
trolls are gonna
Minnie?
go after him.
You've seen that, right, Minnie? People will get Sonichu necklaces and then just destroy them online. That's their trophy.
That's what they do to my art cards. Go ahead and rip them up
Oh
as long as you
boy.
pay me. I don't care
Well,
what.
they're
You can
worth a
shit
lot
on them and
more
burn
then.
them.
They're worth a lot more because they're more rare.
So, someone paid me $100 to burn an art card live on a show, and I took screenshots from that before I deleted the live because I don't keep my lives up
What's that
unless they're.
person's name?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
I don't dox people and I don't talk business, and that's a private person. I
Dang,
don't
man.
dox people, Poppy. You're wrong. But
Yeah, I know.
if you're in there making threats to send pipe bombs to people in the mail, I have to fucking tell. I have to report it. And I still didn't dox them even then, but I may have to now. I
Okay,
have
so
to be afraid of people sending me packages from Texas now. He
I
could
got
have
a
one of his
photograph.
buddies do it. I got to be afraid of getting any mail at all. I mean, there's people with kids and shit living in my building, and he's saying he's going to send a fucking pipe bomb to me. Fuck you. You're going to prison, buddy. If you are
Um,
in there making a bomb right now, you better take that bomb and disassemble it and throw it away. Don't you send no bombs to a building where kids are living.
mm,
There's a lady in the building. She got 7 kids. I mean, young, from 2 years old to high school, and he's making threats to send fucking bombs into my building.
yeah.
What if I'm sitting on the porch and they're out there and I open the package and everybody gets shrapnel and gets blown the fuck away? How you gonna live
Well,
with yourself then, motherfucker? You gonna fucking
I
put your gun in
gotta
your
ask
head
you.
and kill yourself? Fuck, fuck that shit.
My son and I, we were in the post office the other day, and she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
enough to let us take a picture of that $7 tag. And then you said maybe I'm still fucking with you. I mean, I wasn't fucking with you. You got everything,
I
right?
thought
Like,
you were because people was egging me on, and I didn't know you that well with
well, when
business,
I
but you
saw
were.
the photograph today, I got to see that you were happy, but nobody else
I
did.
am
You know what I
happy.
mean?
I
So
apologize for getting mad at you
you
last
gotta
week.
say it for them though, you know. And the other
Yeah,
thing I got called was a sexist, Minnie. Like you gotta explain to them I am not any
you're
gender. I
not a
don't hate any
sexist.
gender. That's crazy, bro.
Joe
You
is
know?
not a sexist, and I was wrong
No.
about my behavior. I'm telling everyone right now, everyone watching, Joe is
Thank
awesome.
you.
He doesn't hate gays. He doesn't hate trans. He doesn't hate women. And no, he didn't
Nope.
pay me to say that. He is still my friend, even though I blew up his emails and his text. And he's tough. Joe is the real veteran. Joe is tougher than Poppy. Poppy's in there being a baby and won't be my friend anymore because I offended him. Shit, if you're gonna be my friend, sometimes we're gonna fight. Sometimes I'm gonna offend you. But Joe always comes back to me. He's a real friend.
Yeah, I'm not scared,
So
man. I'm
I
not
apologize
intimidated
to
by
you, Joe, for what
anything.
I did last week. 100%. Minnie
It's
Manson
okay.
is
I
your
was just
friend.
trying to, Minnie. I wanted to get them in your hands, make them real.
Yeah.
You couldn't say you said you couldn't
I
afford them,
couldn't
and I
see it
know
at the
you couldn't.
time.
But remember,
You
it
know I
takes
have
2 weeks.
mental illness too, but I'll
It
always
also takes
apologize
2 weeks for
and
them to
I'll
be
always make it
made.
right. Are
It
you my
also
friend
takes.
anymore? Are you my
I'm your
friend
friend
anymore?
forever. You know that. You know I'm your friend forever.
We're still friends?
Of course, of course.
Awesome.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
don't get
now I'm
in
in the
trouble in there.
laundry.
I can't be in
Oh
there.
man.
That's where the witches
Every
go.
time I bring comic books or candy bars for that lady, she's never fucking here.
Dude,
I'm not bringing
witches,
anything for her anymore.
witches hang
That's
out
our
in the
kids.
lingerie. I can't go into the lingerie with you. It's a scary place.
Awesome. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get. I can still
I
talk.
know,
Don't
but they
worry.
scare me, man. The people that hang out there scare me in the laundromat. They're witches, Minnie. Witches.
I always bring her comic books and candy, and I come at night because that's when she shows up. Let me find a machine I can use here.
Right, right. Dude,
I don't want to dox kids and shit. That's why the camera's up high. Is that okay?
yeah, it's okay. No problem.
The kids on the you're not supposed to film kids and shit on the show.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. No problem.
hopefully, you,
No problem. No problem.
if there's anything on camera that you don't want to see, I could always go off camera too.
Okay.
I'm cognizant of other people's like channels. I would never porn bomb you or anything like that. I
Right,
porn
right.
bombed Poppy. He had like no one in his chat, but I porn bombed him anyway.
Well,
He's
why would
gotta
you
know what
admit,
Minnie Manson.
Minnie?
He
Why
should
are
have did his
Minnie,
research on
Minnie?
me.
Stop, stop, Minnie. Why do you say that on my channel? Please don't admit to that. You're like saying you did something. You
I
know
do
what I
admit
mean?
it. I porn bombed his channel.
Oh my God! Please.
People know I do that. Don't be surprised. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that to you though ever.
I know. I know.
Hey, when I got mad at you, did I do that last week? No.
You never do that when you're mad at me. When you're
See,
mad
so
at
I
me,
have honor.
you have recordings, and then I tell you stop, and then you stop, and then you say don't listen to them anyway, and I don't listen to them. I'm not mad, so I don't go back. I don't go back.
Make sure you go in your DM in Discord and watch the 7 short an hour or nothing like that.
Okay. Okay.
There's a 5-minute video, a 6-minute video, a 3-minute video, and the others are like less than a minute.
Okay.
Just press on the video. There's a little triangle. Press on that.
I will watch them. I will.
They're not YouTube videos. They're just
No, I get
clips.
it. I get it. I saw the clip that you sent me by direct message.
I'm not putting that on YouTube. Don't worry. I don't put stuff like that.
It's
My
okay.
channel's for
It's okay.
entertainment
I want to
and
see
my
it.
videos, not for trashing other people. I even deleted that video last week when I was mad. I immediately deleted it less than a minute after it was on because I don't
That's
want
okay.
negative stuff on my channel.
That's okay. That's okay. Even when you
So,
kicked me out of your chat, I think when it was late night, they were understanding that I wasn't the bad guy. So it was okay. They understood you were
oh
going
gosh, I
through
hope I didn't
something.
block you out of there, but I can undo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they just thought I might be the bad guy. Okay, so there are two levels, right? There's the block users and then there's the block chat. I said we learned there are the two levels, the block users and the block chat. Well, I figured it out this time. Yeah, yeah. But I didn't know I needed to look at my own. When you look at your own account, then they have privacy settings. Minnie, as you're out there, I'm gonna let you go for now, okay? I'm gonna see if anybody wants to join up. If it's okay with you, just enjoy your buttons, okay? They look beautiful to me. If you have any complaints, I'll pass it on. I can't. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, man. Yeah, we'll never be able to. Yeah, we'll never be able to fix all of these things. You know? All right, cool, Minnie. Cool, Minnie. I'll try. I'll try. Bye. Uh-oh. All the witches out there. All the witches out there. Woo! In the laundrette. All the witches out there. Oh, oh. In the laundrette. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, man. I gotta start on their food. Then I gotta join in link and we'll look at it at that point. Give me like 3 minutes, I'm saying. God damn now. Fligagwee, gagagwee. Uh-oh.
All right, not yet. Back.
What the fuck? What is your major malfunction? You have any problems, sir? What is your major malfunction? There, there. I can't say that I'm. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nobody. No, you were here. Thank you.
What's up, kid? Here we go. Here we go. Tired of being alive. Maybe you can. Maybe you can hear that. Gonna eat some yogurt, man. Active, yo. Ain't got no. Don't fear. Don't need you. Your world ain't. I'm fear. I'm doomed. Bring it on to me. I've been alive. Oh, yo. Yeah, one ain't nothing. Bring me no chills. Never easy, never free. To be a beast upon human shit. I am your doom. 07072607. Yo, you're not gonna eat one activia, dude. You gotta eat two. When I'm tired of the bleeding love, who are you? Yo, Poppy Carl, what's going on, man? When I'm tired of being alive. Whoa. Patron, Cinco de Mayo. Cheers to the Patron, brother. Cinco de Mayo. Get through to yo. El Patron. Patron. Play Matando Güeros by Brujeria. I couldn't find Matando Heroes, but here is other music by Brujeria. Play Matando Güeros album by Brujeria. Here we go.
couldn't find that on Amazon Music.
Play Matando Güeros by Brujeria.
I couldn't find Matando Güeros, but here is other music by Brujeria.
What do you call this one then? What do you call this one then? I gotta be right back. I gotta check on their food, man. Ooh, I'll be right back. Estilo oscuro. Estilo Controvia. Okay. I'm back. I want to try some of this candy, man. Yo, off grid, what's going on? Yeah, I got a link off grid. Oh shit, I just zoomed in, didn't I? Hold on, how do we fix that, man? Boom. Oh well. Yo, here we go, here we go, here we go. Off grid. Now that I fixed that weirdness, okay, brother. Now that I fixed that weirdness, my man. See off grid, see off grid. You know, I did not want to mess up that join in link anymore. All I did was go get some candy, man. I was gonna test out my candy. I gotta go feed them, so give me about 10 minutes anyway, but I didn't want to mess up that join in link. I sent it to you. And hopefully you can see if I was centered in. Yes, I do have the join in link. And you got the package. This is gonna be so much fun because there's nothing but killer movies in that package, and there's nothing but fun in this fun dip. We got some nerds. We got some nerds. These are all from Easter, man. I got Easter to get into, and whatever these are, sweet tarts and this little gummy or whatever. There we go. There we go. So yes, you have the join in link now. Give me like a couple minutes. I'm gonna give you kids their food. Maybe I'll get a piece of pizza. Oh, and it's starting to storm outside, so it's starting to get cool out here. Hang in, off grid. Don't be discouraged, bro. Don't be discouraged. Come on, kids. Guys. Hey. Guys. Hey. Guys. Hurry. Hello. Who called? Hello. 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 Ready? Come on, Art. Hey, Mike. Who wants me? Me. Pretty sure that's like. Door. Move. All right. Here. Here. More. Come on out. Right. You're welcome. Hey, we're starting to get the rain, man. We're starting to get the rain. I hope you're not bored, off grid. We're starting to get the rain, man, and I got something to show you. So I hope you're not bored yet. Woo! Here we go, man. Oh, what the? That Tony's pizza I was talking about, man. That's that frozen pizza here. I got a good chunk of it. I think I got a third of it here. There you go. It's one from yesterday, but I still got a big chunk of this frozen pizza, you know? Whoops. I hope it doesn't stick, you know what I mean? I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Now I got them fed. I'm ready, man. This was that yesterday stuff they got. Excuse me. Yes, sir. Come on up, bro. Come on up. I got a couple of things to show you too, man. Couple of things to show you. Yeah, it really will make sense when I show you. I thought those things would come in today, man. Okay, so I got all this candy to try too. You know, dip in the stick, fun dip. You know. Hmm. Heck yeah, Off Grid Tapes is in the house, and the storm started up behind me. Off Grid.
Hey, Joe. What's happening?
The storm started up right now behind me, so we can be as loud as we want.
Nice. Hell
Right,
yeah.
right.
I just finished putting the new belt on my car. It's needed it for a long time.
Right,
It's getting, I don't know if you could see it. Look at the cracks. Look at the cracks
right,
in the
right. How many belts do you have on? Like 3, or do you have a serpentine? Oh yeah, I hate that, dude. I hate that, dude. Because when my air conditioning dies, I'm like, yeah, fuck the air conditioning, you know.
Yeah.
But a serpentine, you got to have everything running, or you have to have a phantom wheel. You know what I mean? You can have a
Right. Well,
phantom
the
wheel.
old cars, they used to put like 2 V belts on the alternator. So if one went down, then it still worked.
Right. Amazing, right? Big deal, right? That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you can get home and get it fixed,
Right.
you know? Well, I'll show you this right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to get part 2 out to you immediately. I'll get part 2. Now, my kids, they have the part 3s. I have some somewhere, but at least you can watch it, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. All Back to the Future.
Right?
Yeah. So we just got your package in
That's
the mail.
awesome, man. I hope they didn't destroy it. I didn't pack it with anything. Like she said, oh, don't you want to put it in something? I was like, you know, you guys hassle me all the time. It's just videotapes. You really want to open it? You really want to open it? Like, waste your fucking time. Package it better, you know? Leave me alone, man.
Hell yeah.
And now they charge more for media anyway. Like, I'm already paying more. So I'm like, just leave it alone. Oh, I got 10 likes. Off grid. We're doing good, man. We're doing good.
Hell yeah. I got 10 likes earlier.
It's killer, man. That's pretty
Over 2
good.
hours.
Right on.
For me, that's good.
For me too.
I normally don't get more than 3 or 4.
No, 11 is always good for me. It's killer. Yeah. So yeah, man, if you
Yeah.
want to show it off, it's all appropriate. You know, there's nothing in there but videotapes. I swore to them. I swear to you. You know, and they're good movies,
That's
man.
all
Good
X.
stories.
I break it out and it's all X-rated. Huh?
Not today. Not today. I'll warn you. I'll say it's not appropriate for outside boxing. You know, I'll
That's
tell
funny.
you. Those are movies. They
All right,
do
let me.
have their, validity.
I mean, they made a lot of money, right? They made people livings.
Yeah. It's always good to buy somebody a home. You know, good karma.
Hell yeah! I gotta toke up, and then I'll show you.
Hell yeah, man.
Get
Let's
into
go.
it.
Yep.
You think this
Space.
hat is? You think this hat's wore out yet, Joe?
Yeah, it is. Did you buy it like that? Like yesterday, it was brand new, but they already distressed it. That's what they called it. You know.
No, it's. She's about. Look, even has a hole in the bill right here. Look.
Right.
Oh man. No, she's like about 9 years old. I wore the crap out of it.
Yeah, it looks like a pellet went through the bill, really. So, no, here comes the thunder, too, man. Good time. All right, so here's one of these OCBs that Space Monkey sent me. You know, they're so long, so I'll cut it down a little bit. I'm going to cut it down a little bit.
Yeah, about
just to make it realistic.
I don't think I couldn't roll it. That'd be my problem. I got some long fingers. Maybe I could.
I did it in the past 2 days, and it started to give me a little bit of like past knowledge, but I don't need to do it because I'm just one guy, you know.
Right? Yeah. Like a 1 gram J is enough. A gram and a half or whatever.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah.
Guy doesn't need a 5 grammer every time he's trying to toke up.
Getting sleepy, man. Getting sleepy, you know.
For some reason, Joe, this movie keeps coming to me. Do you have a movie like that you're trying not to buy doubles and stuff, but it just keeps happening?
No.
All right, this one's called A Time to Kill, and it's got Sandra Bullock and Matthew McConaughey and Samuel L. Jackson and Kevin Spacey. So every time I see this movie,
I saw that in the theater.
Every time I see this movie, I think I have to pick it up because it's so badass. Look at it. It's all A Time to Kill.
Right.
So I got it again. Look, here's another one.
Right.
A Time to Kill. I got another one too over here on the shelf. Like, I'm not even trying. I'm not trying to buy doubles.
I'll do that on purpose. Like, I'm sure I'll send you what's it called? Oh, Heavenly Creatures. It's actually a true story about a writer and this other girl and like how they tried to off one of their mothers. It's like a really wild story from New Zealand or whatever. And that's why the guy who did the Lord of the Rings in New Zealand, whatever his name is, that's why he did them. You know what I mean? But anyways, I buy that every time I see it, but I do that on purpose, you know? Hey, Frankie, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so some of them I do on purpose, but never accidentally.
Yeah, it's totally accidentally both. I thought, well, when I just looked at the shelf to see if I had it, I was like, do I have that? And I looked and I saw one. And then I looked about 5 tapes over and there was another one. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm ready to go into the rental business, Joe, I guess.
Yeah, right. Or at least look up all the barcodes, figure out which one of those. See, this is still long, I would say. Like, I just did it, but it's still fucking long. I already, cut it off.
You got it. Is there a tip in there? You got a paper tip in there?
No, this is just what it is. Like, here's the paper, right? Here's the paper. And I cut it in length. I cut it, but it's still a big boy. It's still a big boy.
That's crazy.
I
dropped my rolling.
Here's a standard cigarette. They're the exact same size. So this has to be like, oh no, wait, this is a 100. So this has to be like 89 millimeters. I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. You're gonna do an unboxing. Let's see what he got, man. Let's see what Off-Grid got.
I dropped my rolling papers. I got them though. I had to crawl back.
I tried to make it 8 and not 10, so I think I stuck to that. 8.
Oh yeah.
Because I got plenty, but all in good time. So here it is compared to a 100 cigarette. So this is literally at least 79 millimeters, because that's compared to a 100. It's over king size.
Oh damn.
Yep. And that's when I cut the front. So it's not like I wasted the paper money. It's all good. It's all good.
Like
And the
it's
storm
like
started.
It's like a 5-inch long paper. Because 100's like 4 inches long, isn't it?
I think it's all millimeters. See, that's what the real paper is. So I cut it short, and then this is what a pack of 100s is. So there you go. Significant. It's significant.
Well, the first thing is that I've never seen a bag like this before, Joe. It's some kind of like Mylar paper bag or something.
It's Amazon. Amazon, when they send you the refrigerator and freezer shit, yeah, they got metal on the inside, for the refrigerator freezer shit. So when I get like Mike's Hard Lemonade or something, they put it in that bag.
Nice.
It's Amazon
Yeah,
Fresh.
I've never seen one of those before. It's cool.
We used to have them when I was a kid at Giant, like the local grocery store Giant. We had them for like ice cream and shit. They would put them in the ice cream section. But let's go look at the tapes, man. Let's go.
We got. What about Bob? This has got Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, Richard Dreyfuss, and Julie Haggerty. Julie Haggerty is the one from Airplane. She played the woman to the pilot guy.
Okay. I recognize this other guy too. I guess that's Richard Dreyfuss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I asked you if you saw it. You said no. Bob is trying to get help with his issues, like his mental issues. And, the Richard Dreyfuss, his character is a famous psychiatrist that has a book out on TV. It's kind of like Oprah level, But the funny part about this is, like, the adults in this movie, none of them have anything together,
Okay.
I guess Frasier's like that. Everybody in Frasier that's an adult is an idiot, right? I mean, I'm just like trying to compare it to something that people have seen, but that's where it becomes funny because the kids are trying to grow up, the guy's trying to get help, the psychologist is just trying to skate by and live his life and keep his reputation intact, and they're none of them really know what's going on, so it's really funny. Cheers.
That is cool. It says Bob's a special kind of friend, the kind that drives you crazy.
Yeah. There you go. But he's just trying to follow the leadership of the guy who says he knows it all, but the guy doesn't really have it all together either. You find out about his life.
Definitely. Right. Well, that looks like a good one. I mean, I like Bill Murray.
Yep.
99.
It's just one of those
90.
asking you, hey, have you seen that before? No, you haven't. Oh boy, you need to. One of these shroom trips I had one day, in the day, I watched that thing 3 times in a row, just coming down, and just watch it over and over and over. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, here we go. The blind leading the blind. That's what's going on around us. I was very like dystopian, It's like, that's why all these people, they don't know what they're talking about, man. And they go home every weekend and they leave it at work.
I've seen this name before. It says co-produced by Bernard Williams.
Okay.
I don't know what tape. I don't know what tape I've seen that on, but I've seen that name before somewhere. But I don't think it was co-producer.
Yeah, it's not familiar enough for me. I don't know right off, but we got 12 likes now, man. We're really coasting.
Directed by Frank Oz. It's 99 minutes long, rated PG. So pretty much little kiddos should be able to watch it.
They should be able to watch it, man. They should be able to watch it. That's cool. Always a bonus, man.
Cool. Thanks, Joe.
You got to start your kids in there somewhere. Now that's fantastic. I mean, nobody watches that, but that's a great movie.
It's called Short Time. Getting killed isn't easy as it looks. 100 minutes long, rated PG-13. What's a guy got to do to get himself killed around here? No policeman, Bert Simpson.
Yeah, that's a good name, right? Bert Simpson.
Bert Simpson. Like
Yeah.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah, that's a
right?
good one, man. That's a good one.
Tootsie? This is the guy that's in Tootsie? I thought it was Dustin Hoffman in Tootsie.
I don't know. This is Dabney Coleman, who's the lead in this one. He's been in a lot of movies.
I got it right.
Yeah, Dabney Coleman. He's the boss in 9 to 5. He's in Tootsie. There you go. There you go. Dustin Hoffman is obviously the lead. Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't watched Tootsie yet.
Okay, I have. Yeah.
Medical tests have mistakenly convinced Bert that he's dying, and he wants his son to collect on his insurance policy, a big one that only pays off for death in the line of duty. Bert's problem. He's got just 5 days to retirement. It's nonstop action and laughs as Bert chases killers, mad bombers, and crazed gun smugglers, all in an attempt to get one of them to bump him off quickly. It isn't easy as it looks.
It's
trying.
So it's a subversion of a short timer is like within the cops or whatever. It's a guy who he's on his way out. He's not going to take any risks. So this just gets it in the in the reverse. He thinks he has a terminal disease because some bus driver is scared that he's going to get popped for smoking a joint on his piss test. So he switches the names, So then poor Bert Simpson thinks he's about to die, and he tries to get killed in the line of duty so that his ex-wife and his son get the whole stink of money. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what happened. And that's what's going on. I was talking about it recently. That's Live Entertainment, I believe. And oh boy, I think the one that Space Monk sent me was Republic Pictures. I mean, I'm always following these mid-level imprints. That's where you find the best movies. But I also recently was talking about how like it used to be really great because if I went in a new town, I would just find their video store. And I specifically rented that one out of town before, you know what I mean? Just to make myself comfortable. Some movie that I've already seen. His partner in that one is Matt Furrer, and that's Max Headroom. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm big into the Max Headroom movie. And one day I'll send you that. That's an actual it's an English movie, before all the U.S. stuff with the TV show, the cartoon stuff, the Coca-Cola stuff. Before all that, it was a serious movie about. They were called blipverts. They were tiny advertisements that were being put out into the airways to basically just brainwash people in like a really short form. And the Max Headroom, he was an investigative reporter that died in the line of duty, and then he came back as like a spirit on electricity so that he could communicate through the cable waves, because it was that kind of weird 80s type thing. But yeah, you totally got to check that out too, man. That's good shit.
Yeah, it looks good. I've got a few other live home videos, but not too many.
Yeah, Live's a good company, man. Like I said, Vidmark, Trimark, Oh, New Line, Fine Line, that's the same thing as Vidmark, Trimark. So Fine Line is the better line of New Line. You know what I mean? Like they try to polish it up. The high level,
There's another one. It's called Fine Line?
Yeah, Fine Line Features. Yep. It's New Line, but it's the polished up New Line, It's so funny because that's the whole thing. Like, keep looking at all these cheap companies because that's how you find. They had no They didn't care if the movie was good. They were just like, can we put it out? Is it cheap enough? Is it paid for? Is it from France? Can we overdub it? You know, every time you see like a preview, you're watching a movie and there's no dialogue, it's probably foreign. But it might be a really fucking good movie because they decided to pick it up over here for video distribution. So check it out. You know, give it 40 minutes. If it doesn't get you, maybe it's trash, but everything else is too, you know? So, but give it a chance. You know what I mean? Usually, if there's no dialogue in the trailer, it's probably a foreign language movie. That doesn't mean you won't love it. And that's what Americans forget. You know, I've been to the theater and watched Amoros Perros or French movies. I watched, you know, a bunch of movies, you know, Amelie, no English. It didn't matter. There's just still hilarious killer movies. You know what I mean? Like, I had the best time. I've had the best time.
Go on.
Keep your mind open. That's why those little companies are better than the big bigs. But I'll tell you what, the other thing I'll send you is, and this goes back to Big Big, it's another one of these betas, one of these clamshells we used to get, but now it's Magnum Force with Clint Eastwood. So, you know, you already have, oops, it's fine. You already have Bronson, but now you'll have Clint Eastwood.
If I ever find a player,
That'll push you to get a beta player eventually, you know?
I'll find one eventually. Today there was one of the double DVD VCRs, you know, the double unit, the dual unit.
Yeah.
But it was smashed in the back. Something crushed it in the back. It probably still worked, but I wasn't willing to take a chance on it with it being a little crushed.
Nah, heck no, man.
It was a Panasonic anyway. Yeah.
Frankie, yeah, well, I mean, I've used a lot of Panasonic, but Sony's the man, you know. And then some Sanyo and some cheapers of Sony, they're good creeps, you know. But hey, Frankie, one of the movies I put in there is about the Brothers of Dublin, man. I hope he finds that one. I hope he finds it, Frankie, and I hope you're here to see it. It's for your people, Frankie.
The next one I grabbed is called Deadlock. About a prison of the future, it says.
Yep, I know exactly what it's about. What do you know about it? Yeah. I know. I could tell you, but I don't want to.
Only what I read on the front here. It says there's no escape. You know. Yeah, justice will have a deadly twist. I've never seen this before.
I mean, I love Rutger Hauer movies. That's one of the reasons there. That's obviously a rental that's been rented out 1,000 times. It was rewrapped. I watched it. It was just beautiful. It played perfectly.
Oh, Joe, this is really cool. I've never seen one of these. Look at this. It's a media film, but it's Fox Video.
Right.
Got several medias, but none that are Fox Video medias.
There's a lot of crossover, yeah. And media, by the way, it used to be MEDA. It used to be MEDA. So I have VHS and beta that are MEDA. They're not media. They're MEDA.
All right. Huh.
That's the real old shit, you know? But the thing is, I love all these Rutger Hauers. This is a previous rental that's been rewrapped, but I watched it. It plays perfect, you know, so I figured check it out. Yeah, I mean, without reading all of that, the real thing is the deadlock, the thing they put around their necklaces, they're all prisoners that live on the same camp. If you get 110 yards away from your partner by necklace, both of your heads will blow off. But you don't know who your partner is. But you don't know who it is. So everybody is bound to somewhere around the camp. Even if they tried to make an elliptical pattern, they can only get 110 yards away from whoever their partner is, and they don't know who it is. Both of their heads will explode with those silly necklaces that they're wearing. Very funny movie. Very good movie.
It's blown off one at a time. Nice.
Yep. You don't even know who your match is, man.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of like Black Mirror, like way before, I guess, if you really think about it.
I don't even know.
Because you can't trust your neighbor. Oh, I asked you about that one too. That's amazing.
Party Monster. Till death do they party. And it's got Macaulay Culkin in it.
And it's based on a true story. It's based on Peter Gation's club, where an actual murder happened with Peter Allig, and then the other guy, you see Seth Green, he plays James St. James, who ended up being like basically a columnist and a writer, you know. But this is a real life story about a murder between the drug-addled club kids of New York. It's fantastic. The real life story is, mesmerizing, but thankfully this is just a film because it's also terrifying,
The wildest true story ever told.
It is true. It is true. They murdered a guy for no reason. A drug dealer that they didn't want to pay back, really. So I guess there is a little bit of a reason.
It's done by Killer Films, DEJ Productions.
Oh yeah, I was telling you that. That's one of those other groups, like the Laurentis and everything. Like all of these like groups, they make fantastic films.
Fortismo or whatever. Fortissimo. Huh.
You brought up Hedwig the Angry Inch the other day. I think it was the Casey Affleck connection, but yeah, I mean, I'll give you one of those when I run across it. But right now, I'm going to give you Back to the Future 2 because I don't have my own 3. Like my kids do, and they probably have more than one, so I'll let you know. Delicatessen, that's the one. Yo, that's French. That's something.
That's really cool. On the cover, prepare to feast your eyes on this movie. Miramax.
I highly recommend that movie. There's so much more to it than you would ever expect.
Is it dubbed in English or is it in English?
No, it has subtitles.
Okay.
But I will tell you, like, the vocalization and the French and everything, it's very lyrical. So you'll have an easy time following. Like, it's not like, if somebody's speaking their native tongue in front of you and it's so fast. This is very lyrical. It's very slow, and it you can read it.
Okay.
Because it's an art film, that's why, it's like it's all made in a certain speed. There's a lot of music that the action follows. There's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, even in the basement, they make those little noisemakers that when you turn them upside down, they sound like a cow and they go, They drill holes in those real noisemaker things in the basement. That's like part of reality in the world of Delicatessen, It's actually kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Like how weird that is.
Okay. I guess I'll be in for it when I put it in.
Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck, man.
Yeah, we'll follow along with it. Hell yeah.
Everything's wet over there, I'll tell you that. Everything's wet. That's that one that I pulled out and opened on stream, and I was like, I'll send it to you. So look at the ads inside, the Coca-Cola and that shit. This is when it was like New Coke and Coke Classic, and they were doing it. And this was a free tape. And that's why it weighs nothing. There you go, man.
55 cents. Expired December 31st, 1994.
Yep. It hadn't been opened till I opened it, dude. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had. There's another coupon in there.
Trying to take this down to a Safeway, huh? Be like, yo,
yeah, try
it
out, man.
55 cents off, man. What's wrong with that coupon? What do you mean it won't scan?
Try it out, man. Try it out. Yeah, look at that. 2 liter.
5mm film. Hell yeah. 55 cents off of one roll. 35mm.
Nobody has a film developer in the store.
Super 200 or Gold Ultra 400. Hell yeah. Like, yeah, they don't even have those at Walmart anymore, huh?
No. Only CVS, and they don't give you your negatives back if they do it. They send it out to New Jersey. There's a place out there. You can't even get your negatives back anymore.
Yeah, it has like no film in here. I mean, the tape. There's not much tape.
Yeah.
They're like, we need to produce these for as little as possible because we're giving them away.
Well, no, because the two coupon makers paid for it. That's how it works. Like they paid 70 cents each to make the iteration of the coupon, and that paid for the whole product. And then, like Safeway was like, and then we'll make a display and we'll eat that up as promotional cost, when we do our taxes. And that's the end of the story. Like, and so I was just like, it's just so serendipitous that I got that thing. I opened it, I watched it. I told you it was like all wobbly in between. Hopefully you get a better performance. I might, I don't know. I don't know if you do, but good luck. It's just an artifact that, was a free thing. That's why it weighs nothing. Yeah, but those two coupons probably paid for the entire production. And there is interesting information in there. They have like the first Black Redskins player and shit like that in there. It's pretty interesting. And there are no more Redskins, so I guess it's more valuable just for that. Because
Yeah.
now they're, yeah, they're the Commanders.
The Jerk.
One of those yellows. I got that one for free, but it's one of the yellows. Just like I said, my Cheech and Chong next movie is like that, but it's got water damage on the top because I got it outside, but I got it for free. It plays well, and that's a great movie. That's a killer movie.
Right.
Steve Martin, I don't know if he ever made a bad movie, dude.
Yeah.
He's
pretty good.
He was pretty good, and he was very sharp. Like his comedy was pretty hard. He would always talk about like the dogs and like, you know what I mean? Like I'll do it like the dogs, and you're like, oh. He was pretty hard too, and like he is in movies like this too. And then there's just the hilarious stuff where he lives in the trailer and he's like in the trailer of like a cup of pizza, and he's like, pizza in a cup totally took them over, and it is like, what? What? But he worked for it turns out he worked for Six Flags as a magician, like where he did like a in the theme park magician show for like 8 hours a day, like just over and over again, the same performance like 8-12 times or whatever. And he did that before he got that gray hair, and he was only 20 when he did. But everything that he's ever done, I think, on film is pretty brilliant. Or at least they're decent movies all around. They're at least decent movies that he signed on to. Like, you've never seen a bad Rick Moranis movie, but he didn't do a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
I trust these guys, man.
And we got one more.
All right.
One more. The Commitments.
There you go. That's what I was talking about Dublin. Okay.
Alan Parker film.
So yeah, I used to see this on HBO. It's about a group of lower class people in Ireland, and they start up a band. They start up a group, and they try to do the best they can to make a classical like soul group or whatever that they don't really have roots of where they come from, but they do it because they figure it'll bring people's spirits up, that they have that ability or whatever. So they set out to make a great soul band, and it's fantastic. It's just them just getting through it, and it's all musical, so it's really cool. Everybody could enjoy all the music in that. Big endorsement from me, man.
Cool.
I think you'll enjoy that.
Looks interesting. Bunch of characters. Looks like might be good acting. Might be good acting just glancing at it.
Yeah, I guess, they're probably mainly first timers, they're probably mainly like hungry first timers. They do pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's better than some of these people that don't act anymore.
Right.
They don't even act. These new movies are just all CGI anyway. Like, there's no more practical effects and things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't get it, because also as the resolution gets clearer, you can see exactly what it is. And so and to me, it makes it worse. I see these people that make a new space movie, and they're literally clearly in rubber suits in a hallway in a warehouse because the damn film is so clear. There's no obstruction. There's no obscurities. I can see that you're in a hallway in a warehouse. You're in a rubber suit. Everything around you is also glistening and clean and plastic and fake. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind because people want a better and better and bigger TV, and I'm like, I do not. I do not. I'm sorry. I have a bigger one, and I haven't used it yet. You know. Last time I watched Ghost Dog, I watched it on an old CRT that was pretty damn big. It was like a 44-inch, but I hadn't watched a CRT in a while. So the first 20 minutes or so, I could see between all the lines. Like my eyes had to readjust to watch, without seeing between the lines and just let it wash over me,
Right.
It was different.
I haven't watched anything on a CRT forever just because it takes so much power. They're so inefficient compared to these little flat screens.
Right.
But I don't like smart TVs though.
Right. I have resisted anything that has a microphone, but at the same time, next time I'll probably have to buy that. But I have one step between buying. I have a bigger one that one of our kids sent us from North Carolina that we're good with, as next.
Yeah, I like this.
So I didn't want one with a microphone, but literally, like, do I have a choice next time? I mean, maybe I'll hook up a monitor rather than a smart TV.
Yeah,
maybe I can do that.
I like this 720 little flat screen from about 2010.
Right.
It's like has a good picture. It works real well with the VHS.
Yeah, mine works pretty fine, but now it's starting to get dead lines in it. I know it's on its way out. I've got dead like marionette lines here and there.
My board pops in and out on the back from it was in my house fire. It like
yeah,
you have to wiggle the coax and it's like you can hear it all snap, 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 snap when you move it back and forth, and it's like, oh yeah, the board's on the way out.
You've mentioned your house fire a little bit. How long ago was that?
Oh, it's been probably 4 years now or so.
Okay.
4.5 years. 4.5 years or something.
So did you like not live where you're at all before that? I mean,
it was here. It was here. It was right inside this house.
Okay. Just checking. I didn't know.
I pulled it all back together. It exploded. It exploded and blew the roof back like you're opening a can like this, and it busted all the trusses and he ripped the metal on the roof. Blew the soffit and fascia off the one off this side over here, and swelled the whole house up like a balloon.
Were you in when it happened, or were you out?
No, I was luckily not here. Neither was Gus, and we didn't have the cat then.
Okay.
Yeah. Luckily, nobody was here. The critters wouldn't have made it.
Neither would I. Yeah, that's totally scary, man. Yeah, so the fire that I had, it was another unit. It wasn't a big deal, except because of our ceiling and because of them wanting to investigate or whatever. We had a condemned time that we paid for. We need to get that money back at least. That's all. So we're still owed that. We had our neighbors say, "Hey, hit up the Red Cross," and I'm like, "Man, we're not just like refugees. Like we're spending a little bit extra staying in a hotel, but at the same time, as I have to like get things out of their way here, I mean, I pass out here, so I'm not like desperate. None of us are desperate. We're just spending a little extra, and we'll get it back later. And we still haven't, but we will.
Right.
But at least it didn't really damage anything here. And of course, we have the most like crazy, it's like it could just burn up all these records or whatever, and it'll be like a really weird, expensive problem. It didn't happen to be. It wasn't anything. Not to us, it wasn't anything.
Well, yeah. So I found 3 more movies while I was on my way home. I had to stop in,
Right,
and
right.
I got one called Half Past Dead.
All right. I never saw that.
It's got Steven Seagal and Morris Chestnut and Ja Rule.
No way. I've never seen that.
Right. Welcome to Alcatraz. The Rock has just reopened for business. But the first criminal stated for the electric chair is also sitting on a secret worth $200 million. Wow.
Oh yeah, is
All
that
right.
Ja Rule? He's locked up, but he knows where the diamonds are.
Oh, shit, is it diamonds? Fitting
I
group
don't
of
know. It's a lot of
commandos led
money.
by Morris Chestnut and going to let his fortune go up in smoke. Our undercover FBI agent Petrosevich Steven Seagal has to neutralize the situation, rescue Ja Rule.
Man, I wonder if Steven Seagal has his own production company. Like, I would love to see what VHS Steven's production company puts out. You know what I mean? Like, it had to happen at some point. It had to.
Columbia TriStar.
Yeah. That's a
Let's see,
major
this
imprint.
is
I'm just saying, like, there had to be a time
2003.
where he had his own, you know?
Yeah, 2003. It's produced by Andrew Stevens, Ellie Samara, and Steven Seagal. Written and directed by Don Michael Paul.
There you go. Heck yeah, man.
Screen Gems and Franchise Pictures present. There you go.
I saw a lot of Screen Gems in the theater for sure.
It's got a cool cover. The
Yep.
cover's pretty cool. The art, it's not bad. Like the case looks cool. The colors they used, I like it. I found this one. I think I've seen this before. This is Gene Hackman and Mary Elizabeth Mastrotino or whatever.
Master Antonio, I think it is.
All right,
Master
Antonio. All right.
Antonio?
Yeah, and it's class action, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like the plaintiff and the defense going at it here.
Right. It's
I
jury
guess.
duty or something.
I'm like, yeah, but I saw it was Gene Hackman, and I was like, all right, let's get it. I don't have it.
Yeah, and by the way, when people pass away, they take advantage of that. So you want to get it when it's just regular price, not when they pump it up, you know?
I got it for a quarter. They were a
Yeah,
quarter
I
today.
know. No, I know you're looking. I know.
and I got this one. This is another screener. It's just a regular screener though for like a movie store, I think.
Right.
It says full length screening cassette. There's
Right.
like not for sale or rental. And then it has the street date, October 7th, 1997. That's when it was going to hit.
Okay.
It's called Any Place But Home.
So pull that out and
actors.
look at the length. Look at the length of the videotape because this is a full length movie. Did they try to save money by using less? No, that's a full length movie. I can see that.
Right? It's pretty
Because
full, yeah.
you have one cassette reel that has to feed to the other side. It's nearly full over there, so they were not saving money. So this will be a high quality screener. That'll be high quality.
MCA Universal. It's marked on the tape.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's awesome, man.
Hour 32 minutes long, PG-13. And this tape was made in 96. Sometime in 96. So they had this screener was available for a while, I guess, for these movie stores.
Oh yeah. Because that was a way to advertise for sure.
I never seen this movie before.
Nah, me neither. Me neither. But why would they have to advertise something that you wanted to get because you're look, if everybody in the neighborhood wants to see it because it was in the theaters, they already know about it. So the screeners is more to advertise the direct to video that you didn't know about, but maybe it has like Molly Ringwald or somebody in it that your audience will latch on to. So these are things you didn't hear of because they didn't make their theater success.
Here's a little
The
little
screeners are always talking the mom and pops into, if you rent this or if you have this for rent, you'll make so much.
There's something cool. I guess this was maybe part of a club or something. It says, any place but home is part of the Universal Appeal 3 retailer incentive program. Watch this screener for details. Like Universal Appeal
okay.
3.
Right. It sounds like a wholesaler thing. If you watch it and they're like, "Hey, if you want to, lease a couple of copies of this and a couple of copies of the other 10 suggested movies, a la Columbia House or something," then they're like, "You'll get a grand discount of 70% over 14 months." You know what I mean?
That's awesome. It's Universal, and then they're all Universal Appeal 3.
Right. Right.
So they must have had multiple series of runs of different screeners, I guess. Huh.
Yeah, I guess they always did. Like I said, it's not something that already advertised itself. They sent screeners to mom and pop video stores and stuff to convince them to put it on the shelf. It's stuff that their audience wasn't already asking for, but they were like, if you have this, you can make so much. You can make so much, you know? It was always a tease.
I always like going to Walmart and watching them showing the movies on all the TVs. You know, they'd have all the TVs, like Best Buy too. They'd have every TV, Circuit City, wherever. You know, all hooked up watching the same movie. They don't do that at our Walmart anymore. They're never playing anything on the screens. Nothing's ever on the screens anymore.
We used to, when I grew up, we had like Circuit City and all these little different electronic stores, and they would always have a car audio room. And you go in the car audio room and you start pushing buttons on the plexiglass to hear different speaker setups and amperage, you know. And man, that was the best, you know, because you just hear anything that you hear and you're like, all right, now hit that subwoofer, that 14-inch. Now hit that, you know, and you just make it so much better. It was so cool. Yo, what's up, Pinky?
Yeah, I totally remember that.
And Kevin Costner. What's up? And Kevin. Not much, Pinky. Not much, Pinky. He was just opening his mail, and we were checking out what was in it.
Hell yeah. My cat was inside of that bag just a minute ago.
Yeah. So the bag, you know, it just has foil inside. It's from Amazon. It's for when you get freezer stuff or whatever.
It's cool. I'll save it for something. I'll think of something one of these days. That's really cool. It's like a little grow room. It's like a little tiny grow room.
Work or some tomato work or something like tomato work.
Like a little grow room. It's a miniature grow room.
There you go. He's gonna put Christmas lights. Grow like gnome weed. Weed for gnomes. Like the buds are this big, and you put them in their little pipes, and the gnomes walk around and smoke them. Little tiny tops. That'd be crazy if there was like gnome weed.
You know, that's got to be some good shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Because gnomes got to be toked the hell up to stay that still all day long. Like,
they're out there like protecting your garden. They're really just waiting for you to show up. You need to go out there because you need to look at all the corners of your garden. That's why they're there. They're keeping you like what do you call it? They're keeping you honest. You wonder if you got any. I don't know your address. Anyways, man, thanks for letting me know and coming up. I'm not gonna stay up here. I'm just gonna have to get out of here, man.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Joe.
All right, man. Really Enjoy the tapes. Watch the Commitments. You'll enjoy that, man. The music is fantastic.
Later on, Joe. Have a good night.
All right. See you. Peace. Yep.